healthy physical activity, psychological well-being, and the current situation. Contextual approach, psychological well-being, physical self-concept, mental health, healthy physical activity, physical and mental self-satisfaction with my life, self-esteem, benefits and prevention, self-efficacy, psychological discomfort, stress, depression, anxiety. Introduction, healthy physical activity, psychological well-being, current situation, conclusions. Table 1. How people of all age could reach the recommended levels of physical activity. Person, young child. Activities, daily walk to and from school, daily school activity sessions, breaks, and clubs. 3 or 4 afternoon or evening play opportunities, weekend long walks, visit to the park of swimming pool, bicycle rides. Teenager, daily walk or cycle to and from school, 3 or 4 organized of informal midweek sports or activities, weekend walk, cycling, swimming, sport activities. Student, daily walk or cycle to and from college, taking all small opportunities to be active, using stairs, doing manual tasks, 2 or 3 midweek sports or exercise classes, visit to a gym or swimming pool, weekend longer walks, cycling, swimming, sport activities. Adult with paid job, daily walks or cycle to work, taking all the small opportunities to be active, using stairs and manual tasks, 2 or 3 midweek sports, gym or swimming sessions, weekend longer walks, cycling, swimming, sport activities, home repairs, gardening. Adult working in the home, daily walks, gardening or home repairs, taking all small opportunities to be active, using stairs, doing manual tasks, occasional midweek sports, gym or swimming sessions, weekend longer walks, cycling, sport activities. Adult unplayable, daily walks, gardening, home repairs, taking all the small opportunities to be active, using stairs, doing manual tasks, weekend longer walks, cycling, swimming or sport activities, occasional sports, gymming or swimming sessions. Retired person, daily walking, cycling, home repairs or gardening, taking all the small opportunities to be active, using stairs, doing manual tasks, weekend longer walks, cycling or swimming. Psychological well-being. The VPS, understood as being well, is the result of the cognitive and affective conclusions that people draw regarding their degree of satisfaction with life according to what they think and feel when globally evaluating their existence. Mental health had to be considered as a positive state of personal mental well, being in which individuals feel satisfied with themselves as well as with their roles in life and their goals, relationships with others. Introduction, healthy physical activity, psychological well-being, current situation, in conclusions. Subjective psychological well-being. In integrated visions that emanate from etymological disputes, we can conclude that subjective psychological well-being involves in the following 3 axes. A. To the affective emotional axis. B. The cognitive evaluate axis. C. The social binding or contextual axis of personality. Article Target, Psychological Well-being and Health, Past, Present, and Future. Carol D. Reef. Introduction. Over the past 50 years, interesting and important developments have taken place at the intersection of psychological well-being and health. First efforts to elaborate the meanings of positive psychological functioning have seldom evolved. Social well-being and happiness have emerged as many areas of contemporary research. Gone are days when mental health was exclusive, constructing the items for indication of psychological disorders and distress. Second, the scope of scientific studies investing influencers on antecedents as well as consequences and correlates of positive psychological functioning has increased dramatically. Not surprisingly, this growth has been accompanied by a proliferation of scientific journals explicitly focused on positive psychology and human happiness. Third, the import of psychological well-being for health has emerged as a flourishing area of scientific inquiry. This shift has signaled new emphasis on psychological factors as protective resource for good health, as well as studies seeking to explain to the underlying neurobiological process. Social psychology in sports and exercise, linking theory to practice, and Marie Knowles Viteri, San Morgan Rose Lorimer. Increases academic results, labor performance trust, emotional stability, independence, memory, perception, sexual satisfaction. Decreases abandonment from work, anxiety, depression, hedges, phobias, strain, mistakes at work, stress response. Psychological health variable. Known effect, exercise mode, comments. Depression. Antidepressive effect in those diagnosed with clinical depression. Aerobic and anaerobic exercise follow ACSM guidelines. No difference in gender, age, or health status remains less than over 17 weeks yield most positive results. Anxiety. Exercise possibility involves a reduction in anxiety. Aerobic exercise at perceived level of exertion established by individual and health practitioner. Greater results when clients participate in 10 to 15 weeks or aerobic exercise or longer. Stress. Exercise helps to manage the stress more effectively. Aerobic exercise results appear to be beneficial after 12 weeks of 3 times per week of a last 20 continuous minutes per sessions. Mood state. Exercise possibility affects mood states such as tension, fatigue, anger, and vigor. Aerobic and anaerobic exercise follow ACSM guidelines. The exercise mode state association is complex and not understood. Self-esteem. Exercise improves self-esteem. No guidance yet from the research as the appropriate exercise prescription. More prevalent with those with low self-esteem. Various subcomponents include perceived cycle, condition, attractive body, and sport competence. Psychology of physical activity determines well-being and intervention. Second edition. Stuart G.H. BD and Neld Mutri. An enhanced self-imagine and sense of well-being, better sleep habits, less depression, stress, and anxiety, and an improved outlook on life. ACSM conclusions. Gratitude is an important aspect of our life and part of human socialization. It leads to benefits for both mental and physical health and interpersonal relationships. That is why it must be cultivated every day. General conclusions of the day. Scientific evidence of associations of NBPS on top the evidence under a critical theory practice. Multidisciplinarity is essential. The utmost the individual is and taking into account the multifactoriality of the subject and new dimensions or the say general conclusions of the workshops. It is likely that there will always be a tool for what we want to measure, a smart tool for diagnosis, prediction, improvement, also to convince the validity of the work and motivate the individual. Thank you.